Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing good at your home. And I hope everyone is practicing your worksheet as well as reading your lessons given as per your teachers. Now, your English teacher is here with the beautiful story of a woman with beautiful heart and soul who dedicated her entire life to help poor and needy people. Students, first of all, let me ask you, which is the most important part in your body? Yes, it's your heart. I want you all to keep your hands on your chest. Can you feel something? Can you feel something? What is it? Yes, it's your heartbeat. What will happen if your heart stops beating? Yes, if our heart stops beating, then we will die. So, we need to take care of our heart with lots of love and care. You must be having very beautiful face or a long hair, or you may be having a very good cycle or a car. But do you think your Lord will see your beautiful face, your skin, your hair? No. Lord sees your heart. And how to understand whether our heart is beautiful or not? Child with a beautiful heart always helps other people. They speak good words, they speak truth, they respect others. These are the signs of a person having a beautiful heart. Today we are going to read a story about Mother Teresa. I want you all to open your Steeds book. Your Steeds book, page number 28. Take out your pencils to underline some of the important words and using your index finger, follow as I read out the story. Mother Teresa. Few years ago, there lived a girl named Agnes in Macedonia. Underline the word Agnes and the last word in that same sentence, Macedonia. At a young age of 12, she decided to become a nun and joined the convent. After her studies, she came to India. Underline the word India. She worked as a teacher in a school. Underline the word teacher. One day, when she was on her way, she saw a woman laying on the roadside. Underline the word woman and laying. The woman was terribly wounded. Underline the word wounded. Maggots and rats ran over her body and ate her skin. Underline the word maggots, rats. Maggots and rats ran over her body and ate her skin. This incident left a deep mark on Agnes. She took the woman and nursed her till the woman met her peaceful ending. Underline the word peaceful. She took the woman and nursed her till the woman met a peaceful ending. Go to the next paragraph. From then onwards, Agnes devoted her entire life to service of poor and sick in the society. Underline the word service, sick, society. 3 words in the sentence: service, sick, society. The same young girl was later known as Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa served the poor and needy tirelessly without looking at their caste or religion. Underline the word poor, needy. 2 words, poor, needy. Mother Teresa served the poor and needy tirelessly without looking at their caste or religion. For her great service, she was rewarded with many awards, including the Nobel Prize for Peace. Underline the last words, Nobel Prize for Peace. Underline it. Moral of the story: helping the weak will make you strong. Underline the word weak and the last word of the lesson, strong. Helping the weak will make you strong.
Where does this love begin? In our own family, in our own home. How does it begin? By praying together. Family that prays together stays together. And if you stay together, you will love one another.
So this was a beautiful story with a strong moral. This is a story of a woman named Mother Teresa. She was a strong woman who helped others. You know, helping weak makes you strong. Her childhood name was Agnes. She had a childhood name and it was Agnes, and she was born in the city called Macedonia. In the city called Macedonia. At the age of 12, she wanted to be a nun. Nun is a group of women in a community who serve their life to help needy and poor people. So, to be a nun, she wanted to go to a convent. See, the women who want to be a nun, they leave their homes, their parents, and they go to a place, it is known as convent, where they live together with other people and they become nun. So, even Agnes was among them. She wanted to serve poor people, so she decided to be a nun. And after her education, she came to India. She was born in Macedonia, but after her higher education, she came to India. She was working as a teacher in India. After that, one day when she was going on her way, she saw a woman who was wounded, who was very sick, and there were rats and maggots running over her body. The rats and maggots were eating her skin. Looking at this, Mother Teresa felt very bad. She was feeling very pity on her. Looking at her, she took that woman who was very sick, she took her to her home, she nursed her, she took care of her, and at the end, the sick woman passed away peacefully. Mother Teresa was looking after her. At last, she was dead. After this incident, Mother Teresa was moved. She was feeling that her life should be dedicated to these poor and needy. So after this, she made a very nice work by helping the society to take care of the sick people. And even she was awarded with the Nobel Prize for Peace. She was given many awards, but one of them is Nobel Prize for Peace. So, in order to be strong, we need to help the weak people. For that, we need a very beautiful heart. Now, let us go through some of the important words. Agnes, A-G-N-E-S, Agnes. Macedonia, M-A-C-E-D-O-N-I-A, Macedonia. Convent, C-O-N-V-E-N-T, convent. India, I-N-D-I-A, India. Woman, W-O-M-A-N, woman. Wounded, W-O-U-N-D-E-D, wounded. Laying, L-Y-I-N-G, laying. Laying means laying down. Okay, sleeping down or laying. Maggots, M-A-G-G-O-T-S. Maggots is a kind of worm. When you get a wound and if you have not cleaned it and if it's very smelly or you have not taken care of the wound, then sometimes these kind of worms named maggots come there. You might not have seen, you can see it in ask your parents to search in the Google and you can see these worms. Sometimes it comes when the wound is not cleaned, maggots. Rats, R-A-T-S, rats. Service, S-E-R-V-I-C-E, service. Sick, S-I-C-K, sick. Society, S-O-C-I-E-T-Y, society. Serve, S-E-R-V-E, serve. Nobel Prize, Nobel Prize, P-R-I-Z-E, prize. Peace, P-E-A-C-E. I hope you all have understood the story. Read the story, it's there in your Steed's book, and be thorough with the spellings, practice it. Till then, Jazakumullahu khairan.